kids. This is your buddy Terry the Tiger again. You can call me Cowboy T. I'm going to tell you another story this week. And this is a story based on something that Jesus said, so you know that it's good and you know that it's true. Yee-haw! Let's get into it. First, let me tell you about something that I love to do, and you already know this. I love to work with cattle. Yeah, round them up, wrangle them, get them where they need to go. Yee-haw! We're gonna get these cows to the corral. You can bet your best hat on it. Cows are real easy to work with, and I love working with them. Here's something that I don't like to do so much, is working with sheep. Sheep smell kind of bad, and they're not very smart. You can be telling them, hey, let's go down this road, or let's go this way, or let's avoid those rocks, that's dangerous. And you know what the sheep do? They just kind of go their own way. They kind of do whatever they want. And a lot of times, it's what they shouldn't be doing. I'll have a sheep that runs off on its own. All the other sheep are doing what they should. There's one sheep that goes off, does whatever it wants, gets lost. Then guess who gets to go and fetch them? That's right, it's me. I have to run them down, bring them back, and it slows all of us down. Oh, I just hate that. Oh, it's so annoying. Enough to blow my hat off of my head. Jesus told a story about working with sheep. Jesus said that there was a shepherd who had 100 sheep. That's a lot of sheep. That's even more than are in this picture. He said that the shepherd had 100 sheep. And one day he was counting them, and he realized he only had 99. Oh no! One of the sheep was lost. What was he going to do? I'd almost be sitting there going, you know what, we got 99 sheep, that's enough, let's not even worry about that one. It's going to be too much trouble to track him down. But Jesus said this shepherd was the good shepherd, and he knew he had to get his one sheep home. What was this one sheep going to do without a shepherd, without the flock? That's real dangerous for one sheep to be alone. So this shepherd went out. He left his 99 sheep back in the sheep pen, and he went out looking for his sheep. He went up in the mountains. He went up in the rocks. Maybe he got some cactus in his feet. Ow! But Jesus said the shepherd eventually found his one sheep, his one lost sheep. And he cradled the sheep in his arms, brought it home, and he called all of his neighbors together and said, hey, come and rejoice with me. That means to be happy. He had a big party because he found his one lost sheep. Rejoice with me. I have found my lost sheep. Luke 15 verse 6. Jesus said that God is like that shepherd, the good shepherd. He said we're like sheep, and sometimes we go off on our own and we get lost. We go away from God, and that's a dangerous place to be. That's a worse place to be, is away from God. But Jesus said God is like the good shepherd, and he'll come and hunt us down. He'll come looking for us no matter where we are, no matter how long it takes. God is always going to look for us, and God is going to be so happy when he finds us. And it's like he calls all of his neighbors together and says, hey, let's be happy. Let's have a big party. I found my lost sheep. I'm so happy. Jesus even said there is more happiness in heaven when one sinner, one person who's gone away from God comes back than 99 righteous people who don't need any help. Hey, that's good news for you and me, because sometimes we go away from God. Sometimes we get lost. But God is always willing to welcome us back. God is even going to go out and find us. So just remember, kids, no matter what you do, no matter how lost you think you are, God is always looking for you, and God will always find you and bring you back. And it's going to make God so happy when you come back to God and you come back into his sheep pen. All right, kids. Thanks for listening. And thanks for listening to this story about the lost sheep. Just remember, God is always there looking for you, and God will always find you. Okay? Hey, why don't you help your parents out and listen to them this week? You can be like a good sheep, not like a bad sheep that goes wandering off. So hey, take care everybody, have a great Sabbath, and thanks for listening to my story. Bye!